Hello everyone and thank you for tuning into Otaku Talk. Today we will be reviewing chapter 190 of Dr. Stone. Really good chapter, really excited to get into it, so let's do that.
頑張れそう頑張れ諦めないで口笛吹きさ歩き出そう You're going now.
Hey everyone, chapter 190 of Dr. Stone. I don't know what it is, but I love almost every chapter of this series. It always keeps you engaged. It's either like it always keeps you engaged, entertained, laughing, or intrigued. Whether it's the science, whether it's the plot, it's phenomenal. And like I just love how the mangaka was just able to take this theme of like a science-based manga and just incorporate it with this sense of adventure. Sense of adventure. I said sense of adventure. Anyway, and like what he made from it is honestly phenomenal. Just it had these last few chapters have had me on the edge of my seat. And it's not predictable either, and that's always nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I've read so much manga and watched so much anime at this point that like sometimes I'm not even surprised or shocked by things. I'm a creature of habit sometimes, and I enjoy what I enjoy. Oh, here's the training arc. Oh, here's the tournament arc. Here's the blah 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 arc. Oh, he fights this person. Oh, this person thought that he was gonna do this, but he had a trick up his sleeve. Like if you watch enough manga anime, you've almost seen it all. And so, in the last chapter, I pretty much thought that okay, you know what's gonna happen. Um, they're at the last second gonna pit. Why can't I talk today? They're at the last second going to put together this Medusa and be able to petrify everyone last second, and then Kohaku and them are going to be able to rest not Kohaku, the ones they sent out, Big Booty Judy and Geography Chick. I do need to learn their names. I apologize, but that does not seem to be the course of action. What looks like from what I've seen, what looks like what's going to happen is, well, we've already seen that um, the jeweler, the watch craftsman has perfected the diamonds, right? And thus, because the diamonds are perfected, now we can create actual functional Medusas, and that was thanks to the partnership between him and Old Man Crafter, right? And so basically they have this weapon, but the problem is uh, the working Medusas are all the way back in Corn City, all the way back in Corn City, and right now everyone else on let's call it Medusa Island, Fort Medusa, are just getting bombarded with gunfire and explosives and what have you. And so what it looks like is going to happen to me is like, so first of all, the enemy communication's been completely knocked down, right? There's no way for them to communicate with their allies. However, Senku and them realize that they're the only ones with communication, so they communicate. They communicate with, is his name Joel? I forget. I think it's Joel. They communicate with him, tell him, hey, blah 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 blah. We're gonna give you a clue. He's able to figure out the clue, and then that was earlier, right? And so towards the end, basically they give him some kind of they give him a message along the lines of, hey, they're coming for us. You guys got to kamikaze them because at this point, there's nothing we can do to win. They have us completely outmanned, outnumbered, outgunned. So you have to take over that stronghold. And pretty much what this seems to be setting up is that Stanley will obviously take over what's it called, Fort Medusa, right, and get back Xenos. However, what I'm hoping is that the people left at Stone City will be able to take over Stone City, which will allow for kind of a prisoner of war type situation where, hey, we have hostages, you have hostages, don't do anything to them, we won't do anything to you. My camera died, so we'll be going off the webcam. So as I was saying, basically what I thought would happen was they would capture, Stanley would capture everyone on Fort Medusa, put Rise, Dr. Xenos back to the position of leadership, and then everyone on the other side would capture like the science nation, science countries group over at Corn City would capture the enemies. And so basically we have this, split of power, this, you guys don't do anything. And because we have your whole, like, Corn City is their whole stronghold where they made everything, where the ammo is being produced, where the ethanol is being produced, where so much is being produced. So honestly, Xenos has a lot more to lose than gain by doing anything stupid with Senku and his group and killing any of them. So I originally thought that, okay, what's gonna happen is Senku destroys the receiver, right? They don't know what's going on over at the at Corn City, and then by the time they head back to Corn City, it's taken over, and they have to kind of work out some kind of deal to to let them back in or whatever, or there would be another fight. However, there's a big issue with this, big problem, and the problem is we have Kohaku and Tsukasa dying. Like, so we need the Medusas to work right now on the island or wherever Senku is right now, because from what it seems like, Kohaku and Tsukasa were grievously injured, right? We already know that homeboy with the spear, he's out of there. What's it called? Hyogu? He's gone. He's done. It sucks, but he's out of there. So the only two people left are Tsukasa and Kohaku. And I don't know about you, but especially Kohaku, she just seems to be like female MC. Tsukasa, I think will die down the line. I don't think he'll die now, but so yeah, they're not gonna be able to survive the trip unless they're petrified right then and there. So I do think that there will be, instead of destroying the receiver, they'll allow, after everyone back at Corn City that's on Seku's side takes over the city, when they communicate, they'll basically be like, release them, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. We'll kill. I don't want to say they'll kill everyone there, but they might threaten to like destroy their stuff, take their resources, scorch their cornfields. Basically, just make a big enough threat that Xenos is handicapped, Stanley is handicapped, they can't do anything, and on top of that, leverage it to allow them to build a Medusa that will heal Kohaku and Tsukasa. But this has to be done rather quickly because otherwise they will die. So yeah, this was a great chapter, a lot going on. Every chapter, I just can't wait for the next, not disappointed. We're moving at, in my opinion, we're moving at a good pace. I know people are like, oh, like, well, I don't really know this. I'm kind of making an interpretation because I do know that some people get really like kind of antsy about these kind of things. But basically, I do realize that people are kind of getting a little bit like I want more of story progression. But I do think this is important for story progression. I'm a big fan of adventure and stories like this, and that's why I'm a big fan of One Piece. And like, taking your time for these small intricate moments does so much overall in the grand scheme of things for the whole big picture of the story, because something that happens later on could not have been possible without the things that are happening now. That's just my opinion, but I think you guys get the point that like these little minuscule moments of power and debacles and blah blah blah, and like, well, how was he able to get away with this? Like things that annoy you in other animes, like plot holes and blah blah blah. The things that are happening now are to circumvent that, to overcome that, and so you can't be like, oh, this is stupid or blah blah blah. That's stupid because, well, it was set up. And so I personally really like where Dr. Stone is going right now. I can't wait for the next chapter. I'm loving absolutely every moment of it, and I hope my boy gets to toast to his success because they put in mad work. And from what we've read, what they did is no easy matter. So anyway, thank you for tuning in to Otaku Taco D. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to do my absolute best to get these reviews up. These chapters come out officially on Sunday, but the unofficials come out days before that. I usually try to do One Piece the day it drops. Either I'll read it the night of and then wake up and then shoot the video. And so I'm trying to do something like that. I'm probably not going to shoot Dr. Stone and My Hero immediately when it drops like I do One Piece, but my goal is to upload these on Sunday. It's just weekends are busy for me and I just simply don't seem to get around to it, but I'm going to work on it. But anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Please just share. Get me out there. Any advice would be greatly appreciated so I can help expand my channel. I'm starting to get a hang of this whole video thing and getting my video edits out faster. The quality I would like to go up, but hey, we have time to grow as a community. So anyway, take care. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.